So tomorrow is New Year's Day, so I'm going to be cooking some collard greens, a ham, some cornbread, rolls, and some black-eyed peas. So the black-eyed peas are going to be our pennies, and the collard greens are going to be our dollars. So in this video, I want to show you how to make some black-eyed peas. I already have a video on how to do the collards for your dollars. But I've got 16 ounces of black-eyed peas here, and what I'm going to do, it's New Year's Eve, so I'm going to actually put this in a bowl, and I'm going to soak them overnight, and I believe it's 6 cups of water that you soak them in. Let's see here quick. So here is the back of it here, and different ways to make it and cook it. So I'm going to do the overnight soak. So the 16 ounces is 1 pound of beans, about 2 cups, and 6 to 8 cups of water in a large saucepan. Cover and let stand overnight, or at least 6 to 8 hours. Then you drain it and rinse the beans and discard the soaked water. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be soaking them tonight. As you can see here, I poured the 16 ounce of black-eyed peas into a bowl here. Next, I'm going to put 6 to 8 cups of water. Okay, so I put 7 cups of water in here. So I'm going to let them soak overnight. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator to let them soak. I was also going to say that you can make Hoppin' John's recipe with these peas, black-eyed peas. That's probably what I'm going to be making, honestly. I'm just going to put the black-eyed peas in that kind of soup. I looked up the soup and it looks really good. I actually said that one of our presidents, that was one of his favorite things to eat. I don't remember which president it was. I was watching a YouTube about it. But yeah, I'm going to be putting these black-eyed peas in my Instant Pot tomorrow. So it'll cook a lot faster that way. So I soaked the black-eyed peas overnight. And this is what it looks like now, as you can see. And now what I'm going to do is rinse them, and I'm going to be putting them in the, you can put them in the crock pot, or you can put them in the Instant Pot. I'm going to put them in the Instant Pot. Okay, so I drained the water, what was left of it after soaking the beans, and I washed the beans here and put them in here in the pot, and then we're actually going to put 4 cups of chicken broth and probably 2 to 4 cups of water in here. Alright, so we got chicken broth here, and this is 32 ounces, 2 pounds, so I'm going to be putting that in here. So I put the chicken broth in here, and I put about 3 cups of water added to that. So I got some bacon here. I actually got this on sale, so I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be tearing off some pieces of raw bacon in there, which it'll be cooking in the pressure cooker, and then later on I'll be putting some real cooked bacon in there to add more flavor to it. Look at that bacon. Don't that look good? Cut or tear that off, some of that, and put it in here. So I tore off 2 big pieces of bacon to put in here to give it some flavor. Now we're gonna put it on the crock pot. So on the Instant Pot here, I just chose bean and chili, and I put it on 45 minutes for pressure. And I got it on pressure up here as well. Now we're going to chop up an onion, and we're going to get some garlic, and we're going to cook that in the pan. So I chopped up the garlic and the onions, put some salt and pepper and some olive oil, and mixed it up here. So once it starts frying, we're going to fry it for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then we're going to put these in the beans. Now I'm going to be cooking some bacon and putting in with the beans like put the bacon that's actually cooked in it. And we're going to put it in the microwave probably around 3 minutes, give or take. Just depends, you know, how it'll get it done. The thicker the bacon, it might take longer, and depends on your microwave too. But we'll be using some of the bacon grease a little bit to put in with the beans too to add even more flavor. I cooked my bacon for 3 minutes, but this is pretty thick bacon, so I'm going to have to cook it longer than that. I usually get thinner bacon, but this was on sale, so you just kind of have to play with it and just see, you know, test it for yourself as far as how long you cook the bacon here. But you can see all that grease. That's what I like about this. It's not that messy. It drains all the grease. So yeah, we're going to cook it longer. I cooked it for 90 more seconds, and I think the bacon is done now. The onions and garlic are done now. Boy, does it smell good. Look at that. Well, I think the beans are done. The Instant Pot is releasing pressure right now, and it's at 3.8, so it's about to be 0. So I'm probably going to go ahead and let the pressure out with my fork, and then go ahead and open her up. So we're releasing the pressure right now. Alright, so the beans are done here. And I know it looks like there's a lot of water in here, or broth. I kind of like it that way, so you can put less in it if you want less broth. But yeah, so look at that, because I felt with it with a fork, and it is definitely done. So I just kind of stirred it up here. It's kind of like a soup right now. That's the way I like it. My husband don't seem to like it like this, but he can drain the broth. That's not a problem. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and put the onions and garlic here, and I'm going to break off the pieces of bacon and put in here, and then I'm going to put some other stuff in here. Alright, so I put some spices in here. I put some salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, some taco seasoning, and I put a little bit of soy sauce in here, and I actually put some apple cider vinegar in here, and I put the garlic and onions, and I'm about to break the bacon pieces into it. But you can put whatever spices that you want in here. So I'm just going to stir it up. I still got to put the bacon in here. I was just letting the grease drain. Can't wait to dig into those pennies. So I put some cooked bacon pieces in it, and I actually put some more bacon grease in here to make it taste better or more flavorful. Yeah, look at that. So they're pretty much done, and you can put whatever you want into them, and spices and whatnot, but you know, look how good that looks. So we're going to be getting some pennies. I actually cooked some collard greens too. I already got a video on how to make those, so we want those dollars too this year. Yeah, whew, this sure is hot, but I like it soupy. So, but yeah, there you go. Alright, so here's our homemade pinto beans that we cooked in the pressure cooker here. And look how good that looks right there. Got those bacon pieces in there, onions, garlic, spices, you name it. And that looks really good. You can see here, you can see the bacon more, the onions. And it's got some juicy bacon grease in it. It'll make it taste a lot better. So I'm going to give it a try here. See what I think. Get some pennies. Oh yeah, that's got a really good flavor to it. That bacon and that bacon grease just makes a huge difference. And the garlic and onions do too, but I love bacon. Oh man, this is really good. You've got to try it. It's delicious. Having our New Year's meal here. So what did you think about yours, Alex?
It's pretty good. I love the taste of the pennies, or what are they?
Pinto beans.
Pinto beans, yeah.
We had the
Tastes like
cornbread and the rolls, and we had some collard greens for the money and some ham.
Ham tastes really good. Never tried the cornbread yet. I'll try it. I mean,
That's the roll.
Yeah. The roll's really good. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I come fresh from the bakery in Publix, and it was actually cheaper to get the rolls from the bakery than it is from the bread aisle. And I'd rather have it from the bakery because it's fresher. I think I got the bag for $2 or something.
Collard greens are definitely better than they usually make.
Yeah, I'm making the same way as usual, actually.
Oh, really?
Maybe I put more bacon grease in it. Because I put bacon and bacon grease in the collard greens too, with garlic and onions and spices and chicken broth. All right, Kevin, what about you?
Collard greens taste really good. I think the grease offsets the vinegar taste.
Yeah, I did put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it.
And I couldn't taste it much. But the peas are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why they cook the peas.
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
How long did it take?
Pressure was 45 minutes. And I let it continue slowly releasing the pressure too. And when it got about to 4, I went ahead and released it. So, but yeah, the bacon and the bacon grease makes a huge, huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
So for Alex to like it, it must have been good, I think. All right, so that's our New Year's meal right there. And there it is again. And Milo, he's trying to sneak up on the table, aren't you, boy? You wanting some dollars and pennies? Collard greens? All right, y'all take care.